Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. I hope you're doing well. I'm Luke and I do perfume reviews. I've been going through something for the past few months and I didn't have much time to film, but I'm back now and I plan to film regularly from now on. I wanted to thank everyone for your kind comments and all the video requests that I received, and I promise I will get to them. Today I'm doing a small perfume haul of mainly vintage fragrances that I got in the mail earlier this week. Two of them were blind buys and one of them I have tried before. Keep in mind that I've tried all of these and given them a full wear, so this is not a first impressions video. Let's start with a cheapie, an oldie but a goodie. It's Rare Gold from Avon. You can purchase this for around 15 to 20 pounds, euros, dollars, whatever. It's very affordable, but it doesn't smell cheap. I know everyone loves Avon and everyone loves ordering from their catalogue, and that used to be a big thing back in the day. Everyone had an Avon lady. My colleague was an Avon lady, and I remember liking so many of the Avon perfumes. And I recently got hold of a catalogue and I decided to give some of their classics a try. I don't really care for the newest releases as they're usually too sweet and not very elegant, but that is not the case with Rare Gold. This is a very expensive and luxurious scent. It came out in 1995 and it's your typical 90s style white floral. It was created by master perfumer Olivier Cresp. There's a lot of peach, a lot of tuberose, ylang ylang, and you also get a sweet honey note that isn't listed in the perfume, in the note breakdown, but I can smell it. This is a sensual, warm, huggable, and quite elegant scent. Just imagine smelling a bouquet of nectarous flowers and a basket of ripe summer fruits. The base is your typical vanilla, sandalwood, amber, and musk. So this fragrance is very comforting once it hits the skin. Actually, I own a lot of scents that are similar to this. Rare Gold reminds me of Lancôme Poème, Givenchy, Amarige, and maybe even Classique from Jean-Paul Gaultier. The performance is amazing. It's phenomenal. This is a strong scent with moderate sillage. It lasts around 7 to 10 hours, depending on how much you apply. Next up, we've got another affordable scent that smells quite expensive, and this is Jean-Louis Scherrer 2, which means Jean-Louis Scherrer number 2, released in 1986, and this cost me £13 and I ordered it from Notino. Jean-Louis Scherrer 2 is your typical oriental floral spicy in the same vein as Chanel Coco or Magie Noire. It's potent, it's well blended, expensive smelling, and of course quite vintage or old-fashioned. It opens very aromatic and green, but that goes away in a couple of seconds, and then it becomes your typical amber spicy oriental with a prominent tuberose note and also a delicious honeyed sweetness. The base is ambery and balsamic. It's slightly animalic because of the civet, but it doesn't get too animalic. It's also quite powdery and warm. This, I would say, is a heavy night out fragrance. It's not for the summer. I tested only 2 sprays on my hand when I was testing it for the first time. It was a blind buy. It didn't really surprise me because I've smelled things like that before and I really like it. I still prefer Chanel Coco over Jean-Louis Scherrer 2, but if you're looking for an affordable alternative, I highly recommend this one. The third perfume that I got is SpellBound by Estee Lauder, created by Sophia Groisman in 1991. And she's just one of my favourite perfumers. I remember smelling SpellBound a few years ago and I didn't like it, but I'm so glad I gave it another chance. SpellBound is your typical amber spicy floral, and it's a very bombastic fragrance. It's an apricot carnation tuberose bomb with an ambery base. It's just intoxicating and over the top. It's very sweet, very spicy, very floral, slightly animalic. It reminds me of a typical 1980s perfume like Poison, as well as some other Sophia Groisman's creations, which tend to be fruity, powdery, comforting, sweet, even lotion-like. Think Trésor by Lancôme. With SpellBound, you can detect Sophia's signature style in the way it develops. I think it's a masterpiece. It's nuclear and it's easily overpowering if you overspray it, and it's also a very polarizing scent. I was reading some reviews from people who absolutely despise it, and one person described it as chemical warfare on the senses. And I know that sounds very bad, but I really suggest that everyone who loves 80s and 90s florals and everyone who loves carnation or cloves try this one. SpellBound will always be in my collection. I don't own Poison anymore, so I think this is a good replacement. The performance is amazing, as I mentioned. You only need a couple of sprays. So that's all from me for today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I really hope to see you in one of my next videos. Bye.